I don't know about you guys, but I definitely got overwhelmed by the crazy amount of tier lists and play the optimal class and play what's fun, class picking guides coming up to Classic Fresh. And at least I got overwhelmed. Let me know in the comments if you did. But anyway, Classic Fresh, I think it's a great initiative by Blizzard to roll out these progressive servers. For someone like me, for example, I didn't play it back in 2004. I missed it in 2019. I dabbled in Season of Discovery. I tried out Classic Era for just a little bit, but it's just not the same as a fresh server launch. So I'm really looking forward to getting into the Classic experience and really, well, experiencing the game as it was back then, with some small changes, of course, like dual spec and whatnot, but I think that's a minor inconvenience for the overall experience of vanilla WoW. So, coming up to starting my journey, it always comes down to the massive question of what class should I pick. And I watched all these guides and all these things, but what I could take away from those that I could choose that I wanted to be a support class. So I wanted to be able to do multiple things. I wanted to be able to heal, DPS, maybe tank, support my group, whatever. I didn't need to be the best of the best at it, like the top of the meters or whatever. I just wanted to help the team out. So, with that said, I single out all of the single role classes like the Hunter, the Mage, the Warlock, the Rogue. And since I really enjoy healing in World of Warcraft, I also singled out the Warrior and any other class that basically can't heal. So I was left with the Priest, the Druid, and the Shaman, because I also decided that I wanted to play on the Horde side. I don't really know why, but I just feel more at home in the Thunder Bluff and Orgrimmar and all of these things. But now, with these three classes to choose from, the next one is that play what you enjoy, is what everyone says in these guides that I watched. But how do I know what I enjoy when I never played the class before? It's really hard to know. And the only thing I did know before going into this is that Classic WoW is a massive time commitment. And I didn't want to level to like level 30 and then feel like, shit, I need to change class because I'm really not enjoying this. So I did something that, well, it worked for me. I know it might not be the optimal way, and I probably missed a lot of the leveling curve. But who cares? So what I did was that I started out a Priest, Shaman, and a Druid, and I leveled them all until like level 13 with different experiences. Like the Shaman started out really strong and really lost some power and some good feels when you hit level 10-ish. The Priest was quite dull until you get your wand and your power word shield, and then you're like a machine gun running through the snowy mountains of Dunmorrow. And then the Druid, that starts off really slow, like you cast 3 rafts and then it's no mana left. Until level 10 when you get Bear Form, which is a massive power spike. And after some consideration, I decided that I wanted to move forward with the Druid. And why the Druid, you might ask? I know Shamans are more sought after for their Wind Fury buffs and totems. I know that Priests are the most effective healers, and they have the Benediction quest lines and all of these things. But there are a couple of things. The Jack of all trades playstyle really speaks to me in a way. I want to be able to do a little bit of everything, cover a spot in the group that might be open, and just be able to swap around with different gear sets, different talents, helping out in different places in PvP. I might be a flag carrier, I might ninja bases, I might do whatever. And there's also an emotional thing that my first ever character in World of Warcraft, when I started back in 2008, was a night elf druid that I ran around on Teldrassil, and I eventually jumped off that tree and drowned him and never got him back because I didn't know how to talk to the spirit healer. But that's a story for a different time. So the druid it is, and off I went on my journey. So far, I've been working my way through the Mulgore starting area, which, by the way, is probably the most harmonious place you can be in Azeroth. Like, I really, really, really enjoy running through the quests in Mulgore, the music, the ambience, all of these things. After heading to through Mulgore, I headed out to the Barrens, the massive zone, and Barrens chat was really popping off, and doing the Baron's quests, all of these Raptor Horn quests, and all what it is. It was a great bit of fun. I have done both Ragefire Chasm and I've done Wailing Caverns, and I'm also now starting to catch up on my professions. Right now I'm level 25 and having a blast. And my goals with playing Classic WoW is that I want to document everything that I do. I want to document myself leveling up to 60, which is a massive part of the game. I want to document and give reviews on my raids and how things are going. I want to jump into the PvP, see how that is. And I also want to really utilize the economy and the profession systems. Right now I'm running herbalism and alchemy during leveling. I'll see what's going on or when I'm getting to higher levels, if I'm gonna re-roll them or not. But that's gonna be my primary objectives. And I'm also looking forward to this server moving into classic TBC in about a year's time, because I never played that expansion as well. This also was one of the things that made me pick the Druid, because I know that they get a lot of big improvements coming into the Burning Crusade. Well, this was just the first little preview of what's going on. I'm gonna start editing some bigger episodes where I do some commentary over my journey for level 60, some funny things that I enjoy, and some things that I might run into in the world. Something that I feel right now is a major difference from playing retail WoW that I played at the launch of the War Within, is that the social aspect is completely different. Like, people are helping each other out with quests. People add you to their friends list. You do stuff for people. Like, I'm sending flasks and potions and stuffs to people that I met while questing. I'm getting bags sent to me and all of these different things. So it's a living, breathing world that I really, really enjoy. And it's an experience like I've never seen before. And this is what I think people are talking about when they're talking about the real MMO experience. And I haven't really felt that before. Since I started back in Wrath of the Lich King, when I came into the game, the Dungeon Finder was already in. And I could remember, I went into my first Dead Mines, I was questing with my Draenei Paladin in Azure Mist Isle, and I just saw this new icon appear down my toolbar, and I just pressed join queue as a healer without even knowing what's going on. And then I got teleported to the dungeon in Westfall. I didn't know how to heal, so I got kicked, and I didn't get teleported back to Azure Mist Isle, so I just ended up in Westfall with no clue of how I was supposed to get back, which felt really confusing. And this time with a real MMO experience, it feels like a world. It's somewhere that I can go and spend time with some new friends and stuff like that. I'm not going to create my own guild this time. I haven't really. I usually run guilds and whatever. I enjoy the logistics of it, but this time I'm feeling like I'm going to join a guild, and if they need my help, I'll help them out. But otherwise, I'll just stick around, be a member of the community, be active, be social, which is another thing that since retail WoW, you don't really need to be social. I played with the same 6 or 7 players as some core friends for the last like 14 years maybe, and I never really met new people outside of them. But this time around, I'm really looking forward to meeting new people, building new relationships, and making some new friends. So that's a little bit about what's going on and what you'll see in my journey, a fool's journey through Classic Fresh and beyond. Looking forward to some feedback. Let me know if you want something in the comments, something you want me to try, something you want me to record and comment about. Just let me know. And thank you guys for taking your time to watch this video. Subscribe if you liked it. I'm pretty sure that I will keep it up. I think this is a fun hobby. Otherwise, take care and see you in the next video.